Hey guys, I'm Kirk. Welcome back to Sunless Skies. We just arrived at Avid Horizon, and it's time to explore it. There's the edge of high wilderness. Your smuggling Kareem came to an abrupt end. What? I was a smuggler. The very edge of high wilderness, the border between now and then, here and there, the skies and earth. The few lonely buildings of the port face the great gate of Avid Horizon. Bordered by two wasp-winged statues, the gate towers over the shrouded sea that divides the port and the gate. The other side of the gate opens far beneath the earth, on the bleak shore of subterranean sea. London rested there for a while Her Majesty was indisposed with grief. A handful of years ago, though, she led an exodus of Londoners through the Avid Horizon into the sky. You were among them. Do you remember how you came to this place? A memory of escape. A thief in the night. Were you the victim of a spy and former of the ministry? You'll never know. What you do know is that your ship was raided, your crew impounded, and your goods thrown into the sea. Or possibly the other way around. Regardless, you were alone and hunted. An old friend made contact. They knew of one way out, beyond the Avid Horizon. They were leaving their life behind, taking only their boat. Weeks later, through the northern ice in the dark beneath the world, you reached the gate. Its statues loomed like giants. The door was open, and the space within was filled with suns and stars and light. One vision of heaven. That's pretty nice. Port report first. Yes, indeed. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. I can present. I will inquire about the Z. Yes, Unter Z is the best Z in the world. Theories have sprouted like mushrooms in place. Some say that when the gate was opened, the Unter Z spilled through, filling the sky like a leaky tap fills a sink, until Her Majesty government was able to plug it. Others believe the sea to be variously the effluvia of the murdered sun, amniotic fluid to support the generation of new sun, the fault of the Royal Society, industrial accident covered up by one of the work worlds, the tears of Her renewed Majesty for her dead prince. Sure. Poor Z. I loved the Unter Z. It was great. Even though you had to eat your people. Present yourself. You have made yourself known to the Home Bureau. White mist rolls through the hallways, obscuring all from view. There are general signs of reliefs. Okay. I can acquire access to a quiet sea. I can visit. I can visit the quiet sea. I can take tea. There's always time here. Let's take tea. That should reduce our horror or terror. Yeah, for 37, that's fine. Enough tea for now. Entertain a request from the acting senior probator. Yes. What's up? Regrettable duty. So good you're here, Captain. He clasps your hand. His skin is cold. I've been issued an imperial pardon from London for one of our detainees here. He looks at the three nearest guests of the Home Office who are following the conversation intently. Just the one, mind. Procedure demands that someone cannot be pardoned without an independent witness vouching for them. It would be highly inappropriate for me to do so. If you would help, do speak to them. Those three. Return to me when you've made your choice. Okay, so I need to pardon one of them. Let's speak. Prudent observer. No, let's deal with the probator's request first. The three detainees singled out by the acting senior probator have taken over one of the interview rooms. Okay, you may interview the detainees to make your judgment of your leisure. At your leisure, you could of course make your decision without interviewing them, but that will render your choice somewhat arbitrary. Perhaps that's in keeping with the spirit of the place. Okay, former courtier. Brilliant, magnetic, merciless, infuriating. Either her personality or her policies have kept on Her Majesty's list of undesirables. I need to start trying to read slower because, yeah. Interview the handsome aristocrat. He's draped listlessly over a faded chair, occasionally playing with his hair. Interview this nun. Surely she shouldn't be here. She lights another cigarette as you watch her. Oh, nun? Yeah, definitely has something to hide. Let's start with former courtier. She shuts a small hand mirror as you approach. Graying. I had a lovely mane when I arrived here. Red as June, they used to say. I was hoping to see the suns, but I suppose the palace hasn't forgotten. An MP I am acquainted with had promised it was all water under the bridge. Yeah, that might have been an Unter Z. There's no water up here. Let's see, the nun. She looks down her cigarette at you and sighs. If I could have gone home by now, I would have. Nothing is worth as much waiting. Bloody waiting. Pardon my imperial. Was going to stay in a convent in the mausoleum, but that's been fucked up now. Alright. And the handsome aristocrat. He summons a dazzling smile as you approach. Oh, at last! My captain, may I call you my captain? Does not wait for your response. It's been a dreadful mix-up. A twin brother in London, you see, terrible sort. Rather to ruin my reputation with her majesty. Okay, clearly, the courtier is the one. Her eyes witness you announce your decision. She bounces from her seat to embrace you. For the second time in my life, Captain, I'm willing to say something. The aristocrat pales and fixes you with a gaze as murderous as any dark midnight hag. The nun merely lights up again. The acting senior probably thanks you profusely before handing the former courtier her imperial pardon. Oh, 500 sovereign. Look at that. And gain another cryptic benefactor. That's great. Continue. Let's speak with the prudent observer. Prudent observer is out on the observation deck, telescope in hand. He waves at you through the fog. Coming closer, you notice his table of logbooks. Date back to 1898. Those tallies mark people coming in. He leaves through a few pages to 1902, where sheaf after sheaf is revealed to be blank bar the dates. Wasted pages. Return in 50 days to see more. Okay, one more vision of heaven. That's pretty cool. Bazaar, nothing over here. Supplies, always the supplies. Buy one, let's go. That was 500 XP for pardoning the lady. So we found 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one down here, we know. It was east, southeast. So east, southeast. So roughly around here, probably. So that would be the 5th. And that's still missing 4 more. So I think we're gonna just skirt around this way. Something like that. Maybe go to London, cash in the port reports, and then go over here. Yeah, that's okay. Seems fine. We'll see where the bat leads us. See where the bat takes us. But now we do have more haul. I should be taking more of those contracts. I think I will actually go take more contracts on here. Do we actually see what these guys export? They export tea. They export pane of stained glass. Creative nostalgic crookery, and London doesn't export anything, right? No. Yeah. Clearly, they are exportless. You know what? That's okay. I wonder if you can shoot these things. Well, you can't shoot them, but it doesn't do much. There was something flying through here. It's like some kind of a celestial wind blowing down my neck. Gonna wreck me with those things. That's like falling stars. What is this over here? Excuse me? Oh, is this the Untersee spilling out into the... Do we actually see the Untersee over here? That's beautiful. I like it. It's Albion Marauder. It's actually 2 of them. Okay. These guys just shot themselves up, but there's too many of them, you know? So I'd rather continue onwards to glory. Candle flames flicker in the dark. Wind howls through the plating. Your crew draws close as their bellies groan. Why would their bellies be growing? Groaning, I should say, not growing. Wow. The whole ship is groaning. Okay, so those marauders, 3 in a group. Not exactly my favorite. Yeah, let's swing back to London over here. We have port reports to cash in. We're probably gonna get the same amount of money we got before. Fortunately, the searching lights of watchtowers away in the night. Yeah, we're getting away from all this craziness, back into London civilization. Even though I'm not really impressed by London. One of the tips when you load into the game said something like in Eleutheria, which is another place like this. So the Reach is here. Eleutheria is like something like stuff is gonna hunt you if you have your lights turned on, and then other stuff is gonna hunt you if you have your lights turned off. So I'm not really looking forward to going to that place. Sounds like a really nasty place to be. Oh well. Perdurance. As for them as I can afford it, I suppose. At Perdurance. Perdurance is somewhere that the princess wanted to go, wasn't it? Is there another port over here? Yes, yes. I'm gonna hit this. No, good. That's great. Another port. Another mariner. Another misfortune. Perdurance. Found. Okay. Well. 5 out of 9. That's pretty good. Oh my god. Stop it. We have found the parlor. I think this is where the princess wanted to go. Wasn't she? Let's enter the parlor. The windows in the parlor are shuttered, the light stained with pale yellows, blushing pink, and bruised violets. Port report first, as always. We have 3 now, so that's not too shabby. We can talk to the exasperated butler. Yes, and he demands. He leaves through a letter-covered logbook to make clear that he is, in fact, terribly busy. I will inquire about the nature of Perdurance. He sighs. This is Perdurance, the home of half-light mask. Here, Her Majesty has created a single perfect day, wherein the finest examples of the Empire's youth may reside for all time. At the day's end, there is a grand ball. When it's over, the day is spun anew with fresh hours, and all begins again. No one who resides here will ever age even a single day. Visitors are permitted, of course, relatives and select few others, as long as they have an invitation. He says, pointedly. How do one get the invitation? If one must ask how to obtain an invitation, one probably shouldn't have it. What a bitch. Typically they are granted to relatives of residents who are the Ministry of Public Decency may award invitations to those who have served the Empire. We also receive an unusual number of visitors from the Royal Society, and invitation permits the bearer entry to a single instance of the mask from morning to evening. Alright. Yeah, whatever. How about the debutantes? Why, they are the sons and daughters of Her Majesty's most valued, most trusted consulars and confidantes. Residents want for nothing. They need fear nothing. They will not grow old or know care or worry. They will be preserved forever in the flower of their youth and innocence. I don't think those two things go together when you are just doing the ball every day, you know? These are the gifts that are Her renewed majesties to grant. Can they leave? Probably not, right? Why on earth would they want to do that? Yeah. Goodbye, sir. So, yeah, this is pretty much all there is, isn't it? Your aunt is here. Dear God. Okay, somehow she has found her way to the high wilderness. She's trying to get your attention with the frantic waving of her horrible hand. I know you've seen me. Listen, I've quite exhausted my possibilities here. I'm a serviceable quartermaster, I have friends everywhere, and my scones are to die for. How's that for a curriculum vitae? Now let me on board. Is she even your real aunt? Either way, you will have to deal with her. Okay, she's an officer. We do need a quartermaster, don't we? We don't have a quartermaster. Yes. Yes. Iron and mirrors. Come on in. Great. Have recruited the inconvenient aunt. We lost one savage secret. I am okay with this. I'm okay with this. We have a full complement. Great. All of them done. Awesome. We need to... Let's see. Butler's Discretion. Oh, he's selling the literature. We need a literature for someone. Can I speak to you? You wanted to go here, didn't you? For a change, she says with a smile. After all, I'm a princess. Yeah, I know. Okay, nothing else. Well, screw you then. What are you showing over here in the hold? Possessions? We have a new possession? Is that what you're trying to say? I don't know. Alright, well, I don't think we can do anything over here by not having the invitation. And they did say that it's given to those who serve the Empire. Which probably, if you give them the port reports to the Empire people, they would give us that. But we don't want to. We're gonna give the invitations to the seedy underground. Maybe they can smuggle us in or something. Look, there's the shit going out. Yeah, polluting the air. That's how it's done. See? See? That's how it's done. Excuse me, sir. Don't want to care about what you're selling. We're gonna wait from you. Yeah, you keep on shooting there. Okay, we done it. We escaped. London is close. London's calling. There's more. These ones are not marauders. These ones are nice. Hello, sir. How's it going? What are you even doing? Enduring Dreadnought? HME Azrael? I wonder what you're doing, my friend. I wonder what you're doing. But I'm not impressed. So, I think we have quite a nice, like, web of these. And way more reachable than stuff was in Reach. You know? Because you can just go plop, 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 plop. You don't need to go, eh. So, if this was Reach, and this would be London, this would be the Serene Mausoleum, I'd have to go this way, to get here. Now I can just go plop, and we're there. So that's great. I like that. I actually do like that very much. That was, I think, Hunter Z was kind of like that. It wasn't a lot of those like sprawling areas where you would have to weave and bob through it. You could just go kind of straight. Not always, of course. Especially since it was mostly randomly generated in the middle. Like the same places were, same set pieces were randomly generated in set spots. Otherwise it was always the same set pieces, just, you know, in random places. Besides the south and west coast, I think were always the same. I'm not sure about the north one. Maybe the north one. I know the east definitely wasn't. Maybe the north was, but I'm not sure. I know that south and west were definitely the same. Hello, London. I have arrived. I have port reports for you, my friends. Let's see how much you pay. We need to go somewhere. The Office of Works. Pride. The foreman's requirements to earn your payment. We do not have work orders. Oh, I'd like to have work orders. The Office of Works, God bless her, has very particular requirements. Very particular. Let's have a look. Okay. No one is sure. Ask if there are other opportunities available. If you dislike the current work order, this will request a different one. You can make sure. What is my current work order? The Office of Works is a bustling bureaucratic enigma. Behind its red brick flanks labor numberless clerks and surveyors. What mysteries lurk within its memoranda, its sheets, and its receipts? What exactly are its eponymous works? Sometimes this is hard to read. No one is sure, but in draughty loading bay, an unflappable foreman purchases supplies to complete outstanding work orders. So, what is this? Well, no, I really don't. Orders are strictly meant to be done in priority order. Don't like bending the rules like this, I must say. Where would the Empire be? Okay. Okay, they need 3 barrels of unseasoned hours and a ministry stamped permit. Whatever. Cheerio. Let's go here. Avid Horizon. And Floating Parliament. Yeah, nothing really for us over here. We needed to go Ministry of Public Decency. This is where we can cash in, or we can go over here and we can cash here. Let's do it here. Yes, Stalwart Bookkeeper, you get it. Okay, +3 new street line gratitude. So next time I think we're gonna... Okay, I can trade gratitude for Savage Secret, trade favor for an invitation to Perdurance. Oh! Look at that. A license chart. A 6 or more. Win the Bookkeeper's trust. 4 or more. Okay, I will trade favor for an invitation to Perdurance. Let's do that. Good, good, good. Thank you. Let's go back to exploring the London. Wander the streets. Nothing special. Let's perhaps not wander the streets. Silken Salon. I can share you one of these. Get some sovereigns. Not really amazing over here. Yeah, we're good. Oh, generous princess with your cryptic benefactor. Is ever in need of new friends? Ooh, 300 sovereigns and 250 experience? Let's do this. She examines your benefactor's credential with a magnifying glass. Then she asks you to wait in her parlor while she conducts discreet inquiries. Wine red as an empire's heart and cheese soft as her highness' voice is brought for you. When she returns, she's smiling brightly. Think we shall be very great friends. Great, that's a lot of money and lots of XP. I'm really getting close to leveling up. That's good. That's good. I can do it again. Sure. Let's do it. Again. Oh, I had 2 cryptic benefactors, of course. Oh, we are like 50 XP away. Let's trade in these. Hell yeah. Level 8. Woohoo. Good job. Onwards to glory. Let's level up, boys and girls. What do we need next? Pretty much everything. Let's get main in Veils, possibly. And then maybe some hearts. Veils and hearts. The smoggy streets. You spent much of your youth in the hard end of London, where the gas lamps are scarce, the prospects bleak, and the people as filthy as the cobbles. How do you like it there? Yeah, I despised it. Yeah, there you go. 38 Veils. Alrighty then. Okay, this is pretty good. We need to go repair the boat, which is here, right? No, this is the tobacco place. It was here. Repair your locomotive. Pristine condition. Onwards. Shops. We're gonna go to the market. We're gonna buy a bunch of these. Yeah. Boom. Alright. Next episode, we're gonna continue onwards and finding more places. But for now, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider dropping a comment down below. Like, subscribe, see more Do Magic, and I'll see you next time. Coco out.